What's going on, everybody? Happy National Tequila Day. Today we're going to bring you 3 really easy to do smoked tequila cocktails. Stay tuned. Today we're going to bring you 3 smoked cocktails. One's going to be a Paloma, a smoked Margarita, and then we're going to do a smoked Tequila Sunrise. We're going to start off with the Paloma. Beforehand, you want to go ahead and squeeze yourself some lime juice, which we've already done, as well as squeeze yourself some grapefruits. Now, to smoke these cocktails, we're going to use this smoking apparatus that we got off of Amazon. They're pretty cheap and they do the job. The fuel source for them is small little wood chips, and most of the time they come with the smoking device. So to start off with the Paloma, we're going to get a shaker. We're going to fill the shaker with some ice. After you get that ice, you want to get your favorite tequila. We like Hornitos. It's just what we like, so you're going to want to get some tequila of your choice. We're going to start out with 2 ounces of tequila. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Then for the grapefruit juice, you're going to want to use 4 ounces of grapefruit juice. Now, after we squeeze these grapefruits, we did run them through a strainer just to get the pulp out. Alright. And you're going to want to give that a shake. Remember to smile as you shake. And let that sit while you get your glass ready. We've got a glass here, and we got this glass with a lid, which is going to work out really well for this. So get your glass, put some ice in it, and once you do that, go ahead and pour your mix right into it. Now for the fun part, the smoking. So what you're going to do, get your smoking device. We got some apple chips in ours. You're just going to want to set that right down on the top there. Get yourself a torch. You're just going to hit the top of that. What that's going to do, that's going to infuse what airspace is in that glass with some smoke. So once we get that fused, we're going to remove this cup and put the lid on it. We're going to let that set about 3-4 minutes, kind of let some of that smoky flavor infuse into that. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and remove the lid. Might still see some smoke coming off. You can definitely smell the smoke a little bit. Now the final step, you're going to want to get yourself some club soda and just hit the top with some club soda to give it a little bit of a fizz. There it is, everybody. A smoked grapefruit Paloma. Oh yeah, that's tasty. That's a good, crisp, refreshing drink. So I'm going to get that out of the way. We're going to go ahead and move to the next one, which is going to be a smoked Margarita. Alright, for the smoked Margarita, what you want to do, get your shaker of ice. We already got ice in this one. Then you're going to want to add tequila. Now for the tequila for the Margarita, we're using Hornitos again. However, this time we're using Hornitos Lime Shot. This was developed to be a one-stop shop for your shots. It's got flavors of lime as well as salt already in it, kind of like a lime shot. That's why it's called a lime shot. So we're actually going to use 2 ounces of Hornitos Lime Shot. Then we're going to use 1 ounce of triple sec. We just get the cheap stuff, bowls. So 1 ounce of that. Oop. A little spillage action there. That's alright. Then after triple sec, you're going to want to go a little bit more lime. We're going to go about almost 1 ounce of lime juice. A little less than an ounce. Alright. Now, to get the smoke incorporated in this one, what we're going to do, we're actually going to smoke it in the shaker as we shake. So go back to your smoking device, get your handy dandy torch back out, hit the top of it. You can see there's some smoke in there. So now what we're going to want to do, get your lid to your shaker. Now we're just going to shake. Alright, we've shaken for about 10 seconds. We're going to take the lid off and we're actually going to hit it one more time with some smoke. Good amount of smoke in that one. We're going to shake it. Alright, that's all the shaking and smoke incorporation we're going to do. Now we're going to get the glass ready. So get yourself a margarita glass. We like these glass ones because they're insulated. And what we're going to do, we're going to coat the rim with a lime. So get yourself a lime. Kind of cut yourself a little piece of lime. And then we're just going to coat the rim. I like salt pretty good, so we're going to coat the rim pretty heavy with that lime juice. Put your lime to the side. Then you're going to want to get yourself some coarse salt. This is cocktail salt. All right, got a good salted rim now. You're going to want to put some ice in that. Now we didn't go heavy on the ice because we want some of that margarita in there. And then you're just going to carefully pour your margarita right in there. How about that? And there you go. A smoked margarita. Let's taste this one. Cheers. That's really good. You can definitely taste that smoke, but it's not overpowering. Really good. Y'all need to try that one. Alright, for the last cocktail, we're going to do a smoked tequila sunrise. Tequila sunrises are pretty popular, so we're going to smoke it and see how that turns out. This one's going to be a little different though. Rather than smoking the entire cocktail, we're just going to smoke infuse the tequila. So to do that, we're going to get ourselves a jar. We're going to go ahead and pour the tequila in there. This recipe calls for 2 ounces of tequila, so we're going to go back to the regular Hornitos and go ahead and add 2 ounces to that. Alright, we got our 2 ounces of tequila in the jar. Now to smoke the tequila. We're going to go ahead and put our smoker back on there. We're going to add a few more wood chips on there. You can see these are just really small wood chips that come with it. So I'm going to put them on there. Get our handy dandy torch. Be careful with fire, kids. Y'all can see how that smoke just filled that jar right up. So once that jar looks pretty full, we're going to remove our smoking device. I'm going to put a lid on this jar. And for the next minute or two, we're just going to kind of swirl that tequila around. The idea is you want that tequila to infuse with that smoke. So we're just going to swirl this around for about 2, maybe even 3 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes. We've been shaking this jar with the tequila in it. I'm going to go ahead and remove the lid. Y'all can see that smoke went out of there. I like this method. It seems to work really, really well. So I'm going to set that to the side. Now you're going to just want to take an empty glass. We'll use our shaker glass. And to this, you're going to add 4 ounces of orange juice. Any orange juice will do. I prefer no pulp. Where's our shaker at? There we go. So we're going to add 4 ounces of pulp-free orange juice. Alright, there's 4 ounces of orange juice. Then to that we're going to add our 2 ounces of tequila. Just add that right into it. Still some smoke lingering. That's a cool thing. I like it. And then we're just going to kind of swirl that around, kind of mix it up a little bit. We're going to set that to the side. Get yourself a pretty glass. Set that down. To that you're going to get yourself some grenadine. And this is the method I like to use. A lot of people don't. This is how I do it. Just pour just a little bit. Well, we'll measure it out for you. We'll say a ½ ounce of grenadine. Just pour that right into the bottom. Now after you do that, add your ice to it. Now once you add your ice, you're going to pour that right on top. Just like that. Now after you pour that in there, you're just going to get yourself a bar spoon if you got one. We don't have one, so we're just going to use the bottom of this spoon. Just going to ever so gently just stir in that at the bottom. You don't want to mix the whole thing and turn the whole thing red. That looks good. Alright. Now we're going to garnish this. I'm going to take a lime. Just make a little incision on it. Put it down. And there you go. Smoked Tequila Sunrise, everybody. Cheers. Very, very good. That might be my favorite one. So there you have it. 3 easy to do smoked cocktails you can do to impress your friends and family on this day of tequila. Alright everybody, thanks for watching again. Get out there and smoke something. We'll catch you later. Bye. One of these days I'm not going to do that. Soda. Soda. Soda.